What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, Deion Sanders is under fire from a lot of people. And I think we're seeing a lot of in his game. First of all, Coach Prime is having some leadership issues. He's handling some things, we would say, in the black community out of pocket. And this has been called out by Doc Holliday, who is in the city of Memphis. All right, now remember, they just had some stuff stolen at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena playing UCLA. And again, I'm gonna talk about that. A lot of these college players are wearing Rolexes and flexing on camera and all kind of stuff as if they're in the NFL, and they're not, right? But remember, Deion accused Jackson State of stealing his stuff, and to come to find out, from what I understand, it was not stolen. The security guard moved the thing to a safe, all right? So he actually accused these people of stealing something when they haven't done it at all. But his players had their things stolen at UCLA, and Deion Sanders hasn't lambasted anybody. This is why I want to play this clip from Doc Holliday.
Hey, Deion, Coach Prime, you may see this, you may not, but I don't know if it's a question, but I remember when you went off, when you were coaching at Jackson State, when you said somebody stole all your stuff out of the coach's locker room, and you pretty much lambasted the university, lambasted the city, and how could that happen? You know, seemed to be pretty peed off, and seemed to be going at the school and the university pretty hard, and the football program pretty hard at Jackson State. Now, according to reports, the same thing just happened at the Rose Bowl when y'all were playing UCLA. So really need to see that same kind of energy and that same kind of outrage that you were showing when you were at Jackson State. Got to now. Come on now. Got to be fair in this now. If you're going to go off and be so mad when you was at Jackson State, you got to show the equal amount of consternation for UCLA and what happened at the Rose Bowl if your team's stuff got stolen. Come on, man.
So I want to read this tweet from the Jackson State situation, okay? So when he had said all that stuff, Coach Prime said, "No, it was stolen, but they got it back. It was stolen out of my personal bag in my office, and my assistant caught the gentleman in the process of stealing, but she was alone. No miscommunication, my man, at all," right? But the Stephen Gaither said, so there was a miscommunication on what happened with Deion Sanders stuff. So when he came in the presser, he thought it was stolen, but a member of the Jackson State staff had it secured. It was his first game at the stadium, the first for JSU at home since 2019 hectic week. All right? So basically, Deion Sanders was going back and forth with these people. But look at what Deion says is this man. All right? What does he say? Let's find out. Deion says, "My brother, move in." He went to say, "Move on with your life. I'm too blessed to be stressed with yesterday's inconsistencies. You're talking about two whole different circumstances. God bless you because you're sure blessing me." No. Let's talk about what he's talking about, Deion. When you're players, and you got to think about these guys in these NIL deals. You got his son, Shador. These guys are showing cars, Rolexes, all right? And you're in Pasadena. Now, we got to be fair. In LA, a lot of rappers have gotten killed or robbed. This is why you see DDG and even Deontay Wilder, basically with guns in LA because they're afraid of getting robbed. PNB Rock, we already know what happened with that out of Philadelphia. He was just visiting. So your players get their stuff stolen at the Rose Bowl, which the Rose Bowl is a big, at one point, I don't know how big it is, it's a big BCS bowl. Sometimes a national championship used to be held there, especially was the case when USC lost to Texas when Vince Young was there. So the Rose Bowl is a prominent BCS bowl. UCLA, USC, they can play. I believe they play the rivalry game there. So your stuff got stolen. Your player stuff got stolen. Your stuff you accused Jackson State of got found. And now you're over here acting like, you're not lambasting them. You'll lambaste your players, but you keep your mouth off of UCLA. And that's what folks are calling out, is the hypocrisy. And people are calling out the lies. And this is what Black America needs to do. Now, Deion, bro, you got some holes coming up in your game, and you need to come out and admit some of this. As much as I'm in your corner, and a lot of brothers and sisters in your corner, bro, you're out here kind of raggedy, bro. We're gonna be real. Deion is very raggedy out here, family. He's raggedy as hell. All right. And when you want to come out here, that just be like me. Something gets stolen in Uganda. I find it. And that's actually happened a few times where I thought somebody did something, I found it. And I come to the internet and I start lambasting Uganda. But I come back to Poland or Luxembourg and they come and steal my stuff. I don't say nothing about it. Oh, well, those are two different things. But I was lambasting the black place. And this kind of selling out like this is, again, we have that tendency of whenever somebody black doing something, we always so harsh against it, so harsh. We always want to discuss something, make somebody look bad, disrespect people, disrespect the community. And when everything go wrong, let me just say, it's a lot of things that go wrong here in Uganda. But you know what? A lot of things go right too. You see? And we got to have honor for when things go right. And that's why we don't have a lot. We'll be quick to down each other in a minute. Oh, we love that. Oh my goodness, everything will be going right. Soon as something go wrong, and I got that, I can do that too. All of a sudden now, we're out here doing this. We're out here doing that. We out here doing all kind of stuff. And you know what? That's why we don't have nothing. We get around those people over there, and then we downplay whatever they do. What about the Rose Bowl security? Huh? They ain't got no security to protect your stuff. Another thing too, brother Deion, man, you're like brother George said, you're Coach Prime. Stop making your players Coach Prime. Why your players coming up with all the jewelry on? Y'all 4-4. All right? Y'all 4-4. The last thing y'all need to be doing is acting like y'all rich. You're showing all your money, all your houses. Man, it's really destroying college sports, especially when Travis Hunter was getting all the work he needed from that guy at Stanford. He was baking his ass. Now, I understand he was tired, but he was whooping his ass a lot. It wasn't some, it was a lot. I saw the game. They was whooping his ass all up and down the goddamn field, and your players out here, folks is hungry, man. Your kids out there with all kind of jewelry on and all kind of stuff and doing this stuff. Man, you got people out here who don't have nothing. They coming to target y'all because y'all flashy. Oh, you want to show what you got? Okay. And you in the right city too, LA. So that's where they gonna get you. And you know what? A lot of these young men, man, they don't care about being caught on camera. What people care about them. They think about that after they get through trying to do whatever they're doing. So Deion, he needs to, again, he's trying to make the team so flashy, but man, y'all not even really, like I said, y'all done dropped 2 games. You playing Oregon State, which don't look good. You still ain't played Washington yet, which you gonna lose to them. You need to go out here and start recruiting, which that's not looking good because you didn't got a story of you basically treating some player bad. Bruh, you need to get it together. Get it together. Learn some leadership skills, bruh. And again, you out here kind of dusty, bruh. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you subscribe to the bell. We're out.